Welcome back, Days In Podcast, TDEP for short. For those who have listened to us and followed us along this journey, we're 22 episodes in, but this is the first time we've actually had a visual or a video podcast. So I've kind of hinted at that, in the past couple episodes that we were going to get on YouTube and shorts on TikTok and that sort of thing. We finally have some of the equipment that I think will let us do that. So very excited about this one, especially since we got my buddy, somebody within the industry that I currently work in, and we share the same type of mindset.
Yes, sir.
Khrys Jackson with Kapital K. What's up, man?
Man, how you doing, man? Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
T-Dep.
Yeah.
Man, you're going to get it started with Kapital K one day.
Man, come on. So on this one, we're going to kind of have a debut of some of the things that Khrys has got going on in his world. It just so happens that, we're in the same industry on the back end side, our 9 to 5, but at the same time, like we connected, I don't know how long ago that was.
About a year and a half now.
Well, yeah. I'd say even the last, I think maybe a month and a half, we were like, hey, our minds are
getting close. Yeah,
our minds are linked up. Maybe we should do something different. So here we are. Podcast.
Podcast, TikTok, Instagram, social media, period, in general. Gonna get something started.
The start, right? This is
the start. Yeah, this is the start. We're gonna expand it, man. We're gonna go Kapital K with everything on my end. We're gonna start with TikTok. I'm gonna go ahead and blow it up TikTok with the fitness videos. Yeah. We're gonna get started with the dog videos. I'm gonna give my dogs their own little page. Yeah. Just for them.
Yeah. So for anybody who doesn't know him locally, we're huge on supporting local business. Khrys is kind of in that game of training dogs.
Man, want to get deeper into it, like personal protection, regular obedience training.
Yeah.
Like the standard sit and stay. Anybody could do it, but they dog gonna actually listen to you though. But I want to get more into that.
Mine don't. I'll tell you right now, mine don't. So, man, how did that start?
Really, I like dogs. So having a dog, practice. Can I get my dog to do this? You see something on TV? Can I get my dog to do this? Tried it. It worked. Kept doing it. I realized, hey, I could do this. Then you do it with one dog, but doing it with another dog, that made my proof of, I could do this for real.
What do you mean, like another dog that's not your dog?
Yeah, like not my dog at all. So someone else's dog, spending a little time with it, it became my dog because they never came and picked it up. But training that dog, and I could do it with 2 dogs, okay, cool. Now I want to get into it. I'm watching videos on dogs. Dogs doing crazy videos and stuff, and that got me into, okay, I can do that. I did it with my dog, sit and stay. What else can I do with them? Can I walk them beside me without a collar, a leash, or anything? I could do all that.
Man, you have more patience than me because I'll tell you, I've got 2 dogs. I got a husky and I've got a blackmouth cur, and man, it's a brutal experience trying to get them to obey.
Well, they bark at the door and someone knocks on the door.
No, they're not like that. Like they actually do a pretty good job of just being mellow, but it's just you want them to do something, they're just sassy, completely, dude.
I have a English bulldog, I have a pit, and a mixed Chihuahua. Like he's mixed. He's the old one. I've had him since I've graduated, so he's like literally been with me a long time. Seen my kids grow up. But the other 2, Lee is 5. His name is Leonidas. I named Leonidas because my favorite movie is 300, and I'm going to name my dog business Spartan K9 if I can.
Okay.
So his name is Leonidas, is the king. And then I have English Bulldog. This is my girl's dog, but his name is Frank. The famous drug lord Frank Lucas. Yeah. Frank Lucas. So that's his name.
Okay. It's all making sense now. I got you.
That's his name. Man, that's my the English Bulldogs, man, if you don't know, those are expensive dogs. They're harder to take care of too, but in that industry, man, it's not really about the money. I do love dogs, but I will admit that's what got me into it. $4,000 for a dog, because that's how much he costs.
9.
Yeah.
Upwards of 15.
Yeah, they're upper.
Yeah.
Man, so getting a dog like that and having another dog like that, the price of puppies, and they're gonna probably have like 4 or 5 puppies or something like that. Bro, you can sell each puppy like $4,000 a puppy, $5,000 a puppy. You know what I mean?
Sign me up, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's a good industry to get into. But if you love dogs, it's just I feel like it's natural if you love dogs. So getting into something like that, bro, oh man.
Okay, so Spartan K9.
Spartan K9.
Love the movie Sparta or 300.
Yeah.
You also have some dealings in DOT, transportation.
Yeah.
Holler.
Man.
What you got?
Trucking business.
Okay.
Heavy hauler logistics with the hat, you know. That's the name of the business, heavy haulers, man. I've been doing trucking for 10 years now. And I looked at it, I don't want to keep working for companies all day, bro. I can do exactly what you're doing. I know the background behind it. I know the dispatching behind it. I know almost everything. So I'm like, let me try it. Let me see what I can do. So it started with me getting a truck. But before I got the truck, it's a story behind the truck because it's a passion story because I literally went on the road and did a team with a partner of mine. His name is William Jackson. I swear. His name is William Jackson.
Is that your brother? Or?
No. We're not even related. He's from Louisiana. But I want to see if we're related because a lot of my family comes out of Louisiana. So
William
it could
Jackson.
be William Jackson.
That's a strong name, dude.
But so me and him been friends and worked in the oil field in St. Marcus. I used to live in St. Marcus. Worked for Stevens in the oil field. We were there. And we was like, man, we try to make our own company. Used to joke about it all the time. And we worked for other companies together. And it was just one thing sparked in us because we're all into business and stuff like this. He's like, man, let's try to get a truck. You know how people joke around and stuff like that. It was a serious moment. We looked at each other in the eyes and said, look, I don't want to go over the road. You don't want to go over the road. So neither one of us want to leave our family. So we was like, look, man, you can't do anything without sacrifice. So let's go over the road and we're not coming back until we get a truck. We looked at each other in the eyes and said, we're getting a truck.
Okay, so you took OTR and everything that because it usually comes with a surplus of money. I mean, the stuff that you're doing. I mean, you're leaving home for an extended
It pays. It had to pay because if not, we wouldn't doing it. So
yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, OTR, over the road trucking, it's brutal.
Yeah,
I mean, you're going everywhere. I mean, you see a lot of scenery.
That truck, a little space in bed becomes your house. That's all you have. But think about your house travels. You're going all over the place. I try to look at it as a good thing. You're getting paid to go on vacation. So you on your home time, you don't have to go home. Hey, send me a load to Miami, get you a load there. Once you get there, deliver the load, go to a hotel room, and have some fun or whatever. But it doesn't always work like that, those hard times.
I'm sure it's a little easier when you are the boss. Yeah,
and that's the reason why I kind of wanted to do the owner-operator thing, because it's more freedom, and then I can make more money and then do what I kind of need to do, on my own time. So we got the trucks. We did a brutal 7 to 8 months on the road. Missed Christmas. I missed a birthday. I missed Thanksgiving. All those holidays, missed them all. But
hold on, sacrifice.
So I did that. My kids actually got used to seeing me on FaceTime. Like, Daddy, it's FaceTime. So seeing me in person, it's like, wow, he's here. I can't believe it. Yeah, but
I bet you that was actually. I bet you that was good for your kids. Do you feel like to see you going out there and doing what?
I feel like I guess you could say that, because they know I work. And I put that on them too as well. You know what I'm saying? You want something, you work for it. Like small things. Like, you can't get this if your room's not clean for the day. You know what I mean? Stuff, pick it up small and I'm gonna grow it. But
yeah, that makes sense.
But them seeing me gone all the time, I really can't say if that was a good thing or a bad thing. But they know Daddy loves them. They know Daddy's there all the time. So I think they were cool. They got used to it. We got pictures with them in the truck. Every truck that they see going down that highway is Daddy's truck. Like, that's what, look, Daddy's truck. Every truck on the road is Daddy's truck. It doesn't matter. So I was like, hey, I like that. So I'm gonna get this authority and start adding on to these trucks. So that my kids actually feel like my kids actually motivated me to do that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
so you could dictate your time just a little better and be around them.
And then you know what I'm saying? It's about growth. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about growth. And then about maybe 5 or 6 years ago, I just got tuned into business, finding out the next step of every little thing that I'm doing. What can I do to make this go more? And you know what I'm saying? Start taking accountability in my own life. Like, I'm living this way because of me. You know what I'm saying? Anybody out there, I tell everybody, your life is like this because of you. You've did this to yourself.
Choices we all make.
Yeah, so if you don't like your life, it's your fault. You love your life, it's your fault. You love it. It's what you're doing in it. But moving forward and having always something to do. You know what I mean? That's why I tell them, have something to do. Don't have a blank day. You got 24 hours. All these rich people and these celebrities have 24 hours out of their day, and you look at them, why they can do this? You could do it too. You got the same 24 hours. Yeah. The only difference is between all the other rich people and stuff, they know how to use their 24-hour day. You know what I'm saying? Productively.
So on that note, because this is kind of a big thing of what, TDEP is about.
Yeah.
Like, what did you figure out that the rich were doing to get to that point?
Honestly, that started back in Schneider. I used to work for Schneider my second year. What is that? Kapital, I think it's Kapital. They had a yard out there at a Kapital.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Snyder, Texas.
No.
No.
Yeah. They had a yard. They had a yard in Kapital, and behind and like in front of there, it's like I have to go to like a nice, decent neighborhood. I mean, my houses are huge, not like your regular suburb kind of 2-story homes. No, these basketball courts in the back.
Ooh,
these are big houses,
like, almost like South.
Yeah, these are big houses. I know I wasn't supposed to be there, and one was a gated community, and someone drives in and the gate opens or whatever. This is one of them that didn't have a security guard there. I drove in behind them. You know what I mean? Not supposed to be there. I'm not supposed to be. I was just looking at the houses like, man, I can't look at these, and I was like, wow. I would love to live in something like this, seeing it live. You see it on TV all the time, YouTube all the time, but seeing it live, a big house like this, like, wow. I want to ask somebody, like, what did you do to get here? Like, I was always wanting to do that. And that what triggered, what are you doing to live like this?
Did you do that? Did you ask him?
No, I couldn't find anybody at the time.
Okay.
Man, I used to do that so much after I got off work, just roll around in that, man, bro, I'm telling you, I used to get out and kind of walk a couple steps, look up, looking at the way I'm looking, and come on, man, bro, I'm a black guy. Come on, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm not supposed to be here, bro.
What are you talking about?
Them looking at me, man, someone gonna call the police on me. You know what I mean? Looking at these houses, but
so maybe you didn't feel like there was an avenue to open that door and actually have a conversation.
Well, if I would have found someone, I honestly would have stopped them. I really would have. I stopped a couple of people, at the gas station before they had a nice car that live around there. So if I'm getting off work and I need gas on the way home or something, I'm stopping in the area where these people live. So I see someone, I'll ask. I didn't really get much of anything. Some of these people actually, believe it or not, have regular jobs. It's based off of what their family, gave to them. But
kind of set them up with.
Yeah, but I haven't met one that actually was like, oh, I did this to get here, to get there. I'm gonna try to do that, and I'm gonna record some of that if I actually do that. Mm-hmm. It's people here in Dallas just like that. So, but if I would have asked someone that, I would have definitely, like, how did you get this house? Because I come through this neighborhood all the time just to look at the houses. I'm not causing any harm. I'm not trying to steal anything. I'm just looking at the houses. I really love y'all houses. So I was like, man, someone would have called the police on me if they knew what I was back there doing, man.
I bet you that's what they think every time I'm in the sauna, dude. I ask everybody, I'm like, listen, what are you doing for your diet?
Yeah.
They kind of look at me strange, like we're not supposed to be talking in here. I'm like, I just have questions.
Yeah.
I just want information.
And fascinating mind, bro. Like, I feed my mind. I tell people, like, you're out of school, so the learning is done. So if you're not doing it on your own, hey, the saying that the mind is a terrible thing to waste. That's a true thing, bro. You're getting older. So a lot of people that get older, they kind of get stuck in this way. So they can't get out of the way because that's their way back then. Not knowing that time is still moving. Everything is evolving. Everything is getting bigger. So you're stuck here when everyone else is moving. I don't want to be like that. So I want to get like that with my kids. I want to stay in tune with the kids. But
makes sense.
Yeah.
Turn me up. Oh, man.
Man, I can hear you, man.
I was missing out, dude. Couldn't even hear you before. Golly.
But yeah, man.
I can edit all that stuff out. Cool.
Oh, yeah, you're okay.
No, that's I kind of do the same thing, dude. I found a place over in Dallas, like off of D&T.
Yeah.
Like old, what's the type of house that those are? It's a colonial style house. They're like old.
I didn't know what you're talking about.
I think, it was right off of D&T, like not quite into like downtown Dallas, but I mean close to, but beautiful houses.
Yeah.
Beautiful houses, man. So you're in DOT, you're OTR.
Yes, sir.
You're trying to get a truck. You guys get trucks. Mm-hmm. You start that process. What brings you to my neck of the woods with CKJ?
Well, I actually done in-dump work before. Like I said, I've been doing this 10 years. So okay. I think I pulled every trailer. I haven't done hazmat work. Actually, I have done hazmat work. I'm pretty sure it wasn't legal because I don't have a hazmat, just have the tanker. But I've hauled tanks, pneumatics, flatbeds, reefers. I've hauled everything. So end dump was new. I started end dump probably like 4 years ago, somewhere in there.
Okay.
I actually done end dump.
Did you do that with just your own authority?
No, actually Capstone. You know Capstone? You ever heard of Capstone?
I don't think I have.
They are actually down by Bonham. It's like an auto place now. It's like next to a truck stop. That's the way their yard used to be.
Okay.
They were a good company. I'm not sure if they're a company now, but they were actually down the street from CKJ, not that far.
Okay.
Yeah, right there in Bonham.
Seems like everybody is, yeah.
Yeah, I started doing that and getting all the way, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just tired of like kind of moving around with trucking. I'm just going to start there. I'm tired of moving around. You go to this trade, all companies almost the same. If you don't have your own truck, if you're not trying to do that, you're not getting anywhere. So going over the road, making those sacrifices with my partner, having that business mind frame, we're not just doing this as a trucking company. We're doing more things. This trucking company is like the piggyback, the startup, you know what I mean? Because I got so many other things I want to do. Trucking, I've been doing it, so I want to keep it going because there's good money involved.
It's just a seed, yeah.
Yeah. So I actually had got the truck, drove for a little while with a company, and I actually put a guy in my truck.
Okay.
So that was my break right there.
Yeah.
Putting a guy in the truck.
From employee to manager.
So doing that right there, that got me into the whole business mind frame because I'm taking care of someone now. The guy that I put in the truck, he wasn't even really making that much money before I did that. But he was a friend that I started trucking business with. You know what I'm saying? Started this whole trucking industry with. But he was good with the company side. You know what I mean? I'm not good with the company side. I like to evolve, man. So putting him in the truck, bro, I actually make more money outside the truck than I did driving it myself.
So was that because like he could go generate whatever he was generating?
Exactly.
And granted, you had to like give him a cut. You were able to use your time to do something.
Right. He didn't have a family, so that was like a plus for me almost. You know what I mean? So he can go anywhere. He doesn't care about going home. That's perfect. You know what I mean? So him going over the road, having a hazmat, hooking, you know what I'm saying? So he had the hazmat. So I put him in the truck. He we leased onto a company with hazmat. He's going all over, you know what I'm saying? Save all receipts. I'm checking in on him, helping him out, telling him where to go. And I'm like, I'm basically like a manager. I'm dispatching for him. They're dispatching them, but if I to choose, I can basically choose where I want to go. So it's like me and the dispatcher, we talked every day. So it's like I'm a part of the company that I'm not even leased on to. It's just my truck there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And that was with Capstone?
Yeah. No. That one's with what's the name of the company? Doxa, Doxa.
See, I've never heard of Doxa either,
Doxa.
man.
They are in Austin. Doxa.
Okay.
Yeah, they're in Austin. Doxa and Zemos, those are the two companies that gave me my chance, my start. You know what I mean? So the first companies I got my truck to lease on to is Zemos and Capstone. So anybody out there, they do take on operators, good companies, decent people. So
you got a taste of like what that felt like to have somebody doing the kind of the dirty work for you a little bit.
Man, I tell everyone, don't get lazy. And it will happen, because especially if you never experienced and never done it before, because that's what happened to me. And they said it was going to happen. I didn't think it was going to happen. I thought I was good. But you're seeing money like that coming in and you don't have to do anything, you'll get lazy.
Oh, complacency,
you know what I'm saying? You're going to get lazy. You're going to have moments where I don't have to do anything. You really don't, because you have income coming in. But that's a learning thing for myself. So I know what not to do. I've already bumped my head. I made the mistakes already. I've done that. I know next time I put a guy in a truck, KJ, build up, get another one. You know what I'm saying? Get another one. Keep it going.
Multiply.
You have to have it, because I tell anyone, if you're doing trucking, anybody doing trucking, and you're trying to be an operator, one truck is just for you. That's it. 2 trucks, okay, cool. You're getting somewhere. 3 trucks, if you want to cut it right there, you can. That's even. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's odd, but 3 trucks right there, that income, you don't have to do anything. Because the other 2 trucks will take care of one truck will take care of the other one.
What do you mean you can cut it? So like you just stop there and just let that generate?
Yeah, you can kind of let it generate and kind of, you know, like how I got lazy. I shouldn't have got that lazy off of 1 truck. I should have kept going until I made the income to where I was decent enough to, the income was coming in to where 1 truck goes down, I'm still okay. I didn't back myself up. So having 2 trucks, yeah, you're good. 1 truck goes down, but that's still half of it. You know what I mean?
Ooh,
you see what I mean?
Yeah.
But you having 3 trucks, 1 truck goes down, you know what I'm saying? The income is up there to where it wouldn't matter. You can pay for this. Yeah, it matters, but you can pay for it. You can afford it. So 2 trucks or more is always going to be the key. You know what I mean? Other people might have their say so or whatever, but I look at it income wise, bro. You're not making the money that people think you're making. You owner operator, people think, oh, you bringing $10,000-$15,000 a week and stuff. Like, it can happen depending on what you're doing, but
diesel fuel charges,
exactly, all that, yeah, that's the stuff that people forget about.
Breakdown, yeah,
they don't talk about that. Yeah. They want to talk about the money. Let's get to the money right now. Let's do this right now and just build up the money. We'll worry about the other stuff later. No, the other stuff is going to happen while you're doing it.
I got an interesting question. So that makes me think to myself. So you're in that situation. For you only had that 1 truck, but you now know hindsight's 20/20 or 20/20. You would have had 3,
yeah,
or 2 or 3 or 4 or whatever. Is that because the 1 truck and the mentality that came from it? And this is kind of a 2-part question or situation. Is that because nobody ever taught you how that business generates and produces?
Yeah.
And then on top of that, it's crazy because you had the drive, but maybe not the resources.
Right.
But sometimes you can have the resources and you don't have the drive. So elaborate on that.
So mine basically, yeah, exactly. Mine was the opposite. I have the drive, resources I didn't have.
You made one part of it work, yeah.
But I was trying to create the resources. The revenue was on, I was keeping everything going, but I took that 1 income and I was paying household. I was paying business at the same time. And then I had such a loyal team that these guys are waking up every day for me, 8 o'clock, and I'm not paying them a dime. I don't even have the money to pay them. But they already knew where this was going to go. They knew if we can get it rolling, they knew it was going to go because they knew how passionate I was about it. They knew the steps I was taking. We'll have meetings every day, a Zoom call meeting. It's like 13 of us, you know what I'm saying? 8, 13 of us, depend. And they're all sitting there like, just listen to me. I'm right. Anybody got any questions? Like, no, bro. It's like you covered everything, bro. I said, you gotta tell me something. You know what I mean? Let me know I'm missing something. You know what I mean?
You do bring that atmosphere that you have thought about quite a few of the angles on your own.
Yeah, and I know. Then that's what they tell. He was like, oh, well, I mean, it's kind of hard to put an input, bro, because my input, I was gonna hold up the question, but as soon as I was about to say, you just said it. So never mind. You already thought about it. I mean, it's cool. I'm glad I'm like that. I try to be like that. You got this angle. I want to flip it around and see it this way, look through this way, see a little small. I want to see it all. You know what I'm saying? So I actually put that in my everyday life. So like literally, I want to see it all. That's why I wake up so early. Like, why you wake up so early? It's the weekend. Because it's another day.
Okay, you know listen, and I'm not going to say who it is, but I was talking to a friend of mine and he's wanting to get in some business too. And we were kind of talking about that business. And then the next day he was like talking about trying to get to the weekend.
Yeah.
So what happens on the weekend?
Yeah, what happened?
He said, well, it's just been a long week. I'm like, bro,
the week's not over.
Stop chasing the weekend chase every day.
Yes.
Every day, wake up, do something, you know? But he's, and the thing is he's got so much talent. He's going to get there. He's had a hard year, but I thought that was interesting how it
I feel
combined
like,
with what you were saying.
I feel like when someone trying to push themselves to go somewhere, I tell everybody, it's okay to admit that you need help, because it took a long time for me to admit that I need someone to help me do this.
1,000%.
You know what I mean? I need help doing this. Like, we talking about the podcast, any social media sites with the videos and training. I don't know what I'm doing all the way, but I'm willing to learn. I have the passion to learn about it. So show me. I want to see you do it so I can get into it as well. That's like, I guess, I don't really even know what to call it. I call other people my triggers. You know what I mean? It's like, you're my triggers. Like, you know what I'm saying? To go ahead and just do. I wouldn't have been doing this if you wouldn't already pulled the trigger. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's like, I use other people as triggers. It's like it's like motivation. So I know I got the drive, but I know I don't have the energy to boost somebody up to have that drive with me. If you don't already, I can't do anything with it. You got to already be there. You know what I mean? So hearing you're passionate about doing this and that, I said, finally, yes.
Dude,
I said, okay.
I know, and that's what I'm saying. Like, for the people that are listening, you know, we've been working together. I remember when you walked through the door, you know, we had that interview back when I was the terminal manager for White Right. Instantly, it was like, okay, you're like, this is XYZ, and I was like, all right, you know, QX, whatever.
Yeah.
And they aligned, made sense. but here we are now talking about some different types of business.
And I told you when we did that, I was like, hey, as long as I can get my kids and I can make that time for the kids, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Wake up early, do my job, go back, do what I need to do. Because I made those sacrifices already. I have to be here. You know what I'm saying? And then they're getting older. They understand a lot more stuff. I'm telling you, by the time they turn 5, bro, they're in tune. You know what I mean? They want to know everything just like you. You know what I'm saying? That's why kids have so many questions. Kids talk a lot. My daughter will do this all day. Sometimes it do get annoying. But at the end of the day, I'm kind of learning to like, bro, she's trying to figure this world. She's 6 years old. She's only been here for 6 years. Ooh. This whole world, she's only been here for 6 years. So everything that she sees is new. You know what I mean? Here it is, we're in our 30s, but I'm looking at it like it's still stuff new to me. I want to travel. Okay, I know the United States. I know Dallas. I know that what's outside the United States. What else can I learn out there? I know there's other cultures and stuff like that that's out there, but I want to get into your culture. I want to get into this. I want to get, bro, I'm an open book. We only got one life.
Dude, sometimes it freaks me out because I think to myself, okay, I wake up every single day pretty early. I go to the gym and then I go and I'm a part of a transportation company. I'm a safety and field manager for those who don't know. It comes with a lot of stuff that I have to do on my schedule. Yeah. But then I lay awake at night and I think often about, there's people out there like building like biological, I don't know, like, what do you call those? Like biological immunities or vaccine or whatever it is. I'm like, there's people out there in labs completely purged of germs and all that kind of stuff, like doing that kind of stuff. And I can't even fathom if my life was like that. But then you could be that person probably thinking about, man, there's people out there laying brick and vice versa and vice versa and vice versa. So I think that stems at creativity in our human brains to go, okay, I'm trying to try quite a few things.
Man, like I told you, I want to, like, this is my entrepreneur side of me right here. I'm just going to go down a list of things, man. I'm into trucking, of course. I want to create a trucking business. I'm trying to do dispatch. I want to do dogs. The vending machine business for my kids, man. It's a small business. You teach your kids, get a vending machine. Start them out with a little vending machine. $1,200 to about $3,000 for those. You know what I'm saying? Drink machines, vending machines. It's a good little business to start, man. Income. You can find you a place to put it. If that people charge you rent probably what $5-10 a month, something like that. You're just adding on to the electric bill or whatever, and paying for maybe that little spot. But showing your kids, being an entrepreneur and stuff like that. But that's one of them. ATMs. I want to get into the car rental service, not just like Express or anything like that. I want to like actually buy cars and rent them out to people and stuff like that too. Small little income. I want to fix up cars, have a car lot. You know what I mean? I want
the yard.
You know what I'm saying? The yard. So I want to do a drop yard. So find us a nice little spot, put some gravel on there. And it could be grass on it because trucks gonna kill it anyway. So get something like that. Charge them like $10, you know what I'm saying? I want to underbid all the rest of these trucking companies, you know what I'm saying? Charging them overpriced for parking and stuff. So, drop yard.
Quantity for attraction.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I look at it like I'm not really trying to steal your money because I'm a truck driver. I need places to put my trucks too. You know what I mean?
Two birds on sun.
Yeah, so I look at I need a place to put my trucks, other company, and then there's more space. Let other companies, if you got to drop a trailer and there's a guy coming from this end to come to this end, he can't make it, but this person can. I got a drop yard for you and charge companies for the drop yard. But I'm trying to create revenues everywhere, bro. Multiple streams of income. If you're not doing it now in this day and age, bro, you're not making money, bro. You know what I mean? I tell anybody, you got one job, you almost don't have a job at all because one job is right next door to zero. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
and the first time we tried this, we had this conversation, but I'll say it again, unless you're together bringing almost close to 170, feels almost impossible.
Yeah. And I'm not knocking anybody where they work. Everybody makes their own type of money. You're comfortable where you're comfortable at, but it's also different when I see other people like at fast food restaurants and stuff like that. I mean, I get it. Someone has to do it. But I was looking at them like, how are you living? I want to ask, how are you living? And take that person as like, if I'm in position, how can you help me? You know what I mean? Because believe it or not, someone working at McDonald's probably know more about iPhones than I do. He just works at McDonald's. So me finding that, oh, that's what you're good at. I want to find your talent, and how can it help me help you? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And both of us can up there. You're working at McDonald's, and I'm just driving trucks. But look where we're at now. Just like this right here. Didn't even know each other. You know what I'm saying? Got to a company, and then like you said, recently, about a month ago, it just, bing. You know what I'm saying?
You said, hey, what? You podcast?
Yeah.
So I'm trying to get into that.
I'm talking about when you as soon as you did that, I'm talking about it. What did you just say?
The great part about this, and I'm going to address the listeners for this, is you can ask 1 million or 100 people, or tell 100 people, hey, I podcast, and it's all, oh, cool, maybe I'll listen to an episode.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you want to get on the episode?
Yeah.
Like, do you want to? And you were like, so when you meet somebody like yourself who's like, when, where, like, sign me up. What are we talking about? Everything and anything. What? How else can we push this? When you find somebody that strikes that flint for you like that you've been just hitting paper all along, dude. I'm. That's why it's important to shoot your shot 100 times. Go out there, ask 100 people, because that one person you're going to find, and then save them. It's like finding gold. Yeah. You save them, then you go shoot 100 more, and you find the next person, and you save them, until you only have 3 or 4 or 5.
That's it.
5 people on the same mindset, like what we've got going on in terms of drive. It's over.
Yeah, man.
It's over.
That's saying you don't need you need a team. You don't need an army.
Because if you find one person every 100 people, and you have 5 people, and there's 500 people that were paper that were doing nothing,
right?
You're succeeding.
Yeah, you're succeeding.
There's 5 other 100 people that are not doing anything outside of what they standardly do, which, again, if that's what you want to do, that's fine.
Some people don't know how to recognize success sometimes.
Yeah.
Like progress. I tell everybody, success. Oh, you're successful. Why? Because he's driving a $400,000 car and he has a $5 million home, so he's successful. He probably is successful, but I can also show you a person that probably works at Burger King that's just as successful as he is. You know what I mean? Because
maybe more organized with
you know
the
what I mean?
time.
Because success is you having a vision and an idea of something, and you're doing something every day, moving towards that goal. So we're successful people because we're doing something that's towards our goal of what we want to do. We're moving forward. That's success in itself. So you can have the richest person in the world and have someone that's probably working at Blockbuster, or not Blockbuster, but working for Netflix or something like that.
Yeah, those shoot us back into the
man. I know, right, man. I'm telling you, bro. My bad, man. Hey, but that was just the
Hollywood
days,
Video.
Man.
What do you know, bro?
That was the days, bro. You walk in like a library and pick you out a movie, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, bro, it was the best time your parents brought you in there, dude, doing that stuff, bro. Man. Which is great because, me and Chris and I are both at almost pretty much the same age. You're 31, you're going to be 32 here pretty soon.
Yeah,
might as well be 30. Yeah, 32.
4 months.
But there's something, and I was telling, my co-host Cody about this, is there's something about 32 that's just kind of reacting strange this year. I'm meeting a lot of people that are in the same mindset that, I would have never run into if I didn't start the podcast and then start going out into public and asking questions. Like anyone and anyone, I start pointing at them, I go and I talk to them.
Yeah.
Each person that I've almost met are 32 or 33. Yeah. I'm like, man, this is a year. It's got to mean something,
They say you get a little bit of maturity when you turn 25. The whole 18 and all that. I said, no, when you're about 25, 26, 27, that's when that adult, mind kind of triggers and say, hey, I really need to get serious about my life.
I'm not a baby.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Stuff is starting to happen. I got to kind of stop playing. So by the time I was like 25, that's when it started with me. Like 2016, that was a real terrible year for me. Like I lost my first truck. I did a lease purchase program with DART. And that is the reason why I'm in this Dallas area right now. Because I just had my son, you know what I mean? I just had my son. Bills, I was living in an apartment. Bills is getting high. We just lost our jobs and stuff with the truck. Like I said, the truck, I don't have the truck anymore. So jobs gone, no income coming in, can't pay any bills. I got to move in with mom for a few months, you know what I'm saying? Got back on the feet, bro. Hey, and that story she will tell you, bro, she was like, hey, that boy's there is different. I'm hungry.
Every day
I was doing something, you know what I mean? Because I look at it like, I have a kid now, you know what I'm saying? That first feeling having a baby, bro, you're going to remember it, but that's why I told you, absorb it and enjoy every bit of it. Because I want more kids, but My kids are 8 and 6 now, so that was a while back when I had that joy again. You know, I mean, still have the joy, but watching them grow up, bro, it's amazing. But take your time because they grow up quick.
Well, and you know, I had a lot of people that were kind of telling me, "Oh, well, your life's different now." I just have more fuel in the tank to do more things because I'm trying to do things for him. Yeah, I'm trying to put things, contingencies in place to make sure that he's got the education, he's got the resources to do the things that I wasn't able to do. Right. That doesn't mean I'm going to give him everything. It just means I'm going to put some resources in place, and then wherever he falls, I can help support that.
See, you know? I don't really blame my mom. Like I tell her, I say, it's stuff I wish, you know, since she could have figured out a little bit better, but I can't put the blame. You did the best you could, you know what I'm saying? You didn't know. So I look at it now with social media and the internet now, man, there's so much information that you can just get right then. So it's our responsibility. I look at it, our generation is going to be that next generation to make sure that we do that because we have access to everything now. We have access to it quicker, better, you know what I'm saying? My kids are 6 years old, they already know how to use a phone.
So here, I'm going to give you a great story, dude. Check it out. I was watching a video. There's a 16-year-old kid who goes on YouTube and takes other people's content, brings it back and edits it. He has 7 channels, edits the information or the content. On the top half of the video, because it's cut in half on the phone, on the top half of the video would be Joe Rogan's podcast. Right. On the bottom video would be him playing Roblox. Yeah. Right? He posted it to 7 different channels. He makes $12,000 a month. 16 years old.
So is he in the title of someone typing in Joe Rogan and getting him playing with blocks?
It's both. I don't know why people are captivated by, like, maybe it's because the thing on the bottom triggers your mind in terms of captivation. Yeah. And the thing on the top talking is feeding you information. So they somehow conjoin, but it's not, it's 2 different things. Yeah. He's playing a game that has nothing to do with what Joe Rogan's talking about. Right. But what I'm trying to tell people is, like, what's our excuse?
Yeah, none at all.
That dude's 16 making 12,000.
Man, there's a 6-year-old girl that her mom and them does TikTok for or whatever. So she has her own little page. The girl almost has 1 million followers. You know, she's 6. You know what I mean? Like, she's my daughter's age. And I thought about seeing my daughter on, you know what I mean, in front of the TV. She was dancing one of her little songs and stuff. And then she loves to have fun. You know what I mean? And me and her have our little bond together where we talk trash to each other. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's a father and a daughter trash talk moment. We do it all the time. She'll be a great TikToker. I'm not really just going to force it. You know how some people feel about kids being on TikTok, but hey, it's all depending on what your parent like. But I feel like putting her on TikTok, bro, she'll be a star. She love to talk.
Oh, she's got the charisma that you got, dude. Absolutely.
She has the energy, bro. She has the energy.
I have a question based upon what we were just talking about too. So you're in this space. You kind of gave us a good background as to what caught you here in terms of business. You know, you want to do a lot of things. Yeah. Mental. What I guess could be another good 2-part question. What challenges are you dealing with right now? Like, what's a major challenge right now that you're dealing with that's keeping you from getting to the next step? Or just what's your next step? Period.
Funding. Capital. To short everything up. Capital K. You know what I mean? Capital, man. You gotta have it, bro. Yeah, you gotta have it. So multiple streams of income, like I said, if you're not bringing in capital, bro, it's, you know what I mean, it's you're not winning. You're not gonna win at all. What got me into so much different things, bro, is I like a lot of things. So I look at it, if you're interested in do it, don't sit there and be like, oh, I got too much already on my plate. Do it. Try it. You never know. This might take over everything else. So you might not have time to do everything else because this is something you already wanted to do it, but you will never know because you never gave it the shot. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to push the pause button on anything. If I got time to do it, I'm going to do it right now.
That's so funny because just like I was saying, 100 people, you find one. People get so mad. They're like, man, can you just settle down on one thing that you're doing?
No.
I'm striking flint. I'm like, it doesn't matter. No. If I have 10 and only one of them does something, how would I have known if I only focused on that one? And maybe it didn't do anything.
Exactly.
Maybe it doesn't do anything.
Yeah. So me taking the time with trucking, a lot of people say, like, you sitting there doing the trucking thing no more? I said, no. I've done it. I messed up. I'm gonna clean it up. That didn't mean I stopped and I gave up. Oh, I'm coming back. But this time, instead of just planting the ball in the front of the plate, I'm finna hit it out of home run.
It's like going back to high school right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like now,
you know way too much.
Yeah. I'm not doing it based off of, you know what I'm saying, off of scratch. I'm doing this off of experience now. Like, I know what to do now. Like, the first time, I guessed. I just tried it. You gonna get your own authority? You know what you're doing? No. But I'm gonna get it anyway, though. Like, once you get, is it gonna kill me? You know what I mean? No, it's not gonna kill me. It's gonna be a learning experience. The only thing is, I tell people, you're afraid to learn. You're afraid to make the mistake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the problem. So people like, you procrastinate on a lot of things. I'm a procrastinator. I'm still a procrastinator. That's one of my biggest things. And I'm fighting against that right now. I procrastinate on a lot of things. But me having someone to, hey, bro, you did this, or you want to shoot today? I'm on it right now. Let's do it right now, because I don't have an excuse. I'm already procrastinating, you know what I'm saying, on some stuff, so let's do it right now. That's why I tell people are my triggers. A lot of people are my triggers. Hey, you can get me going right now. I can do something right now. I can do it on my own, but I feel like having someone there, I'm going to move 10 times faster. You know what I mean? TDEP, Kapital K, hey, Will, you send me, hey, I'm coming. You send it, I'm coming. If you can't get to, I can't get to you, FaceTime video, we don't have an excuse.
No, and I like that because, like I said, you are that guy. You are that 1 in 100. Because I sent him a text message last night. I was like, "Hey, we doing this thing?" He said, "I'm down. What time?"
That's it.
It wasn't all like, let me.
We'll put the text message. You don't believe him down. Let's go.
yeah. It wasn't. Oh, maybe. But, well, let me figure. You were just. I'm down. What time?
Let me see you do with the kids real quick and little questions.
You said if I have to bring the kids,
if I gotta bring them, you know what I'm saying? There's no excuse. There's plenty of chairs in here, man. They can sit right there on the phone. Hey, y'all want to say something too? You know what I mean? Something like that. Hey, I don't care. I don't really go too many places. I can't take my kids anyway. Yeah. If my kids not invited, I'm not coming.
So what gets you? What gets you funding?
Funding, man.
Where you at? We're
gonna right now. So the new LLC with the Kapital K. When I LLC that, step number 1 is what I'm doing. LLC it. Keep all the paperwork with your EIN number and all that. So the next step I'm gonna get with that, the EIN number, I'm gonna go set me up a bank account. You need your EIN number for the bank account. For EIN number, people don't know, that's like a social security for your business. Like we all have a social security card. That's what that is for your business. So it's important. But so that right there, you're gonna get that for your business. Yes, your business has a social security card. So when you get ready to go buy some stuff like that, you can use it as your business. But you don't need that for the bank account. Then you want to set up your Net 30 vendors account. So you're going to need your Dun & Bradstreet number. It's totally free. Dun & Bradstreet, so no excuse on why I don't have one for heavy haulers. Excuse me.
Yeah, I got one. I got one. So like, what's up, dude? What are you doing?
Yeah, so Dun & Bradstreet, and then Net 30 vendors account. You can get stuff off the Net 30 vendors account. It's for businesses, so almost anything is on there. It's going to come in big bulks and stuff like that. So you make your payments on it like you would do a credit card. It builds a portfolio for you. They have their different tiers, tier 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And, the longer you keep doing it, and that builds you up. So once you're building up credit and you're building up that gives you the funding. Your credit is everything. Everybody think cash is, no, credit is king. Credit is king, not cash. So which
is a world that I'm diving into.
Yes, and I'm still learning. That's why I tell people, everyone, hey, how you do? I say, bro, I'm still learning. But I'm not going to wait till I'm there before I just give you the information. I'm learning it. If I learned it today, I don't mind telling you tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Which is important because, like, especially when it comes to delegating in a business like this, it's like, okay, well, I'm going to go do R&D on this. Yeah. And then the other person goes, okay, while you're doing that, then so we don't cross. Yeah. I'll go do R&D on that.
Right. Yeah. But so doing that, man. So once you get your funding for that, not once you get your funding, but once you set all of that up, funding is going to start coming. They're going to start sending, once you hit tier 1, tier 2, they start sending credit cards, of course. But these credit cards with business funding is 10 times bigger than it is for personal. So when you're getting funding for business, don't ask for a low amount, man. Because I asked this one company for like $10,000. I think I heard the guy in the background chuckle at me. 10,000. Well, we don't do loans under 100,000. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. Wow.
Well, can I get 100,000?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, okay, so let's get started on that. So he broke it down to me, talked to me on how I could get that loan. And I'm going to actually try to go back to those same people and try to see if I can do that. So he walked me down through it. He says, I have everything I need. He said, all I need to do is show them capital of $10,000 for the next 90 days. So that's 3 months. So every 90 days, every month, I need to have 10,000 showing income going into that bank account. So if I do that, just showing them that, okay, he's doing this. Not only that, his business is making money. So when I give him this loan to expand his business, I know he'll be able to pay me back. And then on top of that, the credit part looks good. You know what I'm saying? So all that plays hand in hand. With your business is going to take you so far. Because I tell everybody how you become a millionaire. Actually, it's not that hard. You know what I mean? It's not hard at all. A lot of these rich people, all they do is get loans. Mm-hmm. I heard Elon Musk told him, he said he took out a loan to buy Twitter. I said, wow, you took out a loan. But he has the money to outright just buy it. But why buy it?
Yeah, why would you do that?
Why would you do exactly?
Yeah.
I never understood stuff like that. I was like, well, you have the money to do it. That was my problem. I was that person. I think I told you that. I was that problem. If you give me a $500 TV, bro, I'm not making payments. I'm cashing out. You know what I'm saying? I don't do payments. I hate bills, period. Cars, that's why I had 2 paid off cars. I don't like bills. You know what I'm saying? So if I get something bill-wise and you want to do that, no. But that was my mistake, not knowing that I can make these payments and make my portfolio big and then also save on money.
Lowering, because the better you are, especially with those bureaus, you get to lower APRs and lower interest rates, and that's which is where the big plays start coming from.
My goal on all of the credit, bro, is how to use it. I'm finna set up for these flights. You know what I'm saying? These vacation packages that they send out, you know what I'm saying? Where they got people that go on these expensive vacations, bro. And they're only paying like $1,000 to go on this. Bro, you would swear they paid like $30,000 to go on this vacation. You know what I'm saying? No, they pay like $2,000 or $3,000. I'm like, how are you doing this? They're not paying for all of it. They already did. It's credit. It's, you know what I'm saying? They're using their points. Same thing with flights. You know what I mean? You use so many flights and then after a while they give you a flight for free, something like that. I'm getting into stuff like that, bro, because you download like these flight companies, you know what I'm saying? Like Airline, Frontier, download their apps. Their apps will show you all these little hidden things.
Yeah, 250,000.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? It shows you that. And then you can use this stuff on credit. Bro, that works in with business. So when we get ready to take flights, Kapital K is going to send us to Hawaii. You know what I mean? Like, it's not me. Our business is going to do this. So we get into something, who knows? TDEP might, you know what I'm saying? TDEP get you a car. You know, I didn't buy this. TDEP bought me a car.
Oh, no, that's exactly. I tell people that that's like an inside thing for me. I go, my next vehicle that I'm purchasing, which I know exactly what it's going to be, I'm using business credit.
TDEP, yeah,
it's going to be an expense. So it's like, it's also like a perfect triangle because you, 1 second. 2 seconds. I just want to make sure everything's sweet. It's almost like a perfect triangle because you get the credit or you get on with, let's say, like Southwestern Airlines. You start doing a whole bunch of flights, getting the rewards. You not only get the rewards that give you free flights and free vacations and free things like that.
Benefits on your credit though too.
You get to expense it all.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's business related.
It's crazy, bro. So instead of me spending all this money on just this one purchase right now, I can make it in payments. And then I can have it on my, you know what I'm saying? And it's building up my portfolio on my credit, you know what I'm saying, for business and personal. So if I want to not use personal for a long time, I'm sitting up here with good credit score on my personal, you know what I'm saying? Never really touch it like that. I'll touch it eventually, little small stuff, but next houses, apartment buildings, all that, bro. No, that's all business. And I'm going to create as many. I just saw one dude, bro. You say you got like 12 different LLCs. I'm like, oh, why? When I thought about it, well, because you can get funding for every last one of them. So if I can get funding for all of it, I only need funding for like 3 of them. The other one is just to have the money. And I was like, oh, wow, because you can pay the money back. You already have it. It's like you never spent it. So it's a little thing. Once you get to that level, he'll take out a loan and basically give them the money right back. So now he didn't pay any interest, but now it's also on his credit though. That he paid it off and paid it back, but he never needed it. So I'm looking at these guys. So you're just playing with money. They're playing with it because they know how to use it. And I was like, wow.
Okay, so that's your next step for funding is figuring out how to or
how to utilize my credit with the funding. Those both are going to be hand in hand because you're going to get this money and you're going to see that money. And you're going to be like, oh man, we can do whatever we want. You can when you're business funding because there's multiple ways you can do with it. They laugh at people because they look at these rappers and these rich people and they buy all these crazy things. You don't even know why he bought that. If I had all that money, I wouldn't spend it. It's easy to say that because you don't have the money.
It's a tax write-off.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tax write-off.
$250,000.
Don't even realize. Exactly. Don't even know what he's doing it for.
Yeah.
But so this big chain, he just sit there and spent $110,000 on it just for a couple of days or at the Oscars or something like that. You looking at it like, there's no way I would have spent that money on it. But you have no idea about money. That's why you're saying that. Yes, I'm going to spend the money. Why? Because the government actually you get penalized for not spending it. You know what I mean? you got
do.
all this money. I say, bro, you get in trouble for not spending it. So,
well, and there's depreciation values. So, people start claiming on losses from like an NOI standpoint or a depreciation value standpoint.
So why not? And then as high as inflation is, bro, if you got any money in the bank account, whatever number you see, it's not really yours. You know what I mean? I'm learning stuff like this. So that's why I tell people I don't know everything, but learning it is what I'm doing. And I'm not going to wait till I'm this rich millionaire before I give out the game. I'm giving it out while I learn it. So people that don't know and that's not into it, I don't mind doing the research for you. Just like how you were here early doing a little research. I said, bro, you should see me at the house. My girl will tell you, like, I said, boy's a nerd. like, you know what I'm saying? Boy's a nerd, bro.
That's all I'm on. I'm looking at CapCut. I'm looking at, dude, some of the stuff I learned last night is pretty intense, and we'll discuss it after this. But that's kind of one of the goals I'm on right now is with TDEP specifically, and I've always kind of vocalized that for everyone that's listening, is that's what the show is about. Yeah. The show is about showing you these moments of interacting. Right now, realistically, we're not, Fortune 500 owners yet.
I'm not going to put a time on it, but, give us a little while. We'll be there.
Yeah. It's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. I wanted people to have, because when I started and trying to find the right information, people gatekeep information. There's a lot of good information that they're willing to give you though too, but it's just like being in a corporate job. I'm going to teach you, I'm your boss. Mm-hmm. I'm going to teach you just enough that you're useful to me, but not useful enough to take my job. No. TDEP is here to show you, okay, this is what we did. This is how we succeeded. This is also how we failed. And then you maybe can make some better tile steps, throughout your process of business, ownership. Or like, I would love to collaborate. We have like an inside joke here. It's like nobody wants to, communicate on the comments, man. I'm like, ask us a question. Man, tell us what's going on.
Because I know that I'm gonna do that with, you know what I'm saying, with Kapital K. Bro, we're gonna talk capital, but unleash, bro. It's not really like whatever you say, it's on, be yourself. It's not gonna say it's like a rated R type of podcast, but there's no filters, bro. You know what I mean? You speak what's on your mind, how you feel, whether it's about politics or not. No one's gonna agree with you on politics, bro. No, everybody got the wrong. You know what I mean? But we're gonna go into a lot of stuff, bro, because I like learning. I want to know the background of what you feel about, how you feel about politics. We live in the same country, bro. That's important. Why is it important? Because it's not really important because I care less. But at the end of the day, I still want to know what that person's into, why, how do you feel about the country you live in? You know what I mean? So with politics, I'm getting into that. I'm getting into history of politics. There's a history behind it too. Culture with it, everything. You got some
pretty cool stuff lined out,
bro. We're gonna talk about all that, man. Yeah. Capital and talking capital, man. Yeah. And you actually helped me come up with that. That's a nice little ring, bro. I like that.
Talking
man.
Capital has, dude. I'm really excited for that,
bro. Hey,
that's it does. It rolls off the tongue, man. Yeah. But it also it elaborates on exactly what you're going to be talking about perfectly.
Yeah, with business and
capital is not even just talking about money, man. That's
anything. Like basically, like we were talking about kids, growth. Capital could be anything, bro. Like
organization. It could be whatever.
Anything. So anything that you're interested in. Talking capital is where you want to speak. We're going to speak on anything, bro. But like I said, unfiltered, bro. Say what's on your mind. My audience, they're going to have to accept, languages, being uncomfortable. You know what I mean? I don't want to make my host uncomfortable or anything like that. But hey, just speak what's on the mind, bro. Because I feel like that's the most realest thing you can ever do, bro. Like, we're not telling lies here, bro. We're gonna speak it.
So are you comfortable, because you talked about kind of like what the business is going to do in terms of generating capital, generating funding, but like on a DOT level? What about Kapital Talks? What about Kapital K Studios? What about I don't know if you want to dive into this, like what you're going to be doing with the fitness aspect.
Well, fitness, bro, we can dive into that because I love fitness. But man, with the fitness, bro, I'm gonna be honest, that has been more what I've been focused on more than anything, because health right now has been super important. The whole story, how I got into health, is basically the same story with me losing my truck. 2016 was a terrible year, bro. Terrible year for me. But then it was a great year for me, because that's where I grew. That's where that fire came from. I'm talking about someone, boom, it went off. So doing that, man, it got me into everything with health, my baby and everything, because I had a premature baby as well. Terrible. High blood pressure. It was a bad day. Good day, but a bad day. That's what got me into the health and the fitness. Cut out a lot of foods that I used to eat. I tell anybody, bro, if you eating and you feel sleepy after you just ate, or you feel terrible after, I'm telling you right now, it's a reason why, and it wasn't supposed to be in your body. I'm not going to tell you.
I love to get all carved up and go to sleep.
Yeah.
No.
Nah.
It's not supposed to happen. You're going to go to sleep anyways because your body's on a circadian rhythm.
Yeah.
You know?
But if I eat something and I feel sleepy, I immediately get up. I have to get up because I know that I just put something in my body. That
and you just you X that out of your...
So I immediately go ahead and get up. Let's get this out of here. Let's go ahead and start the digestive process a little bit early. So let's go ahead and start burning these calories in, bro.
Makes
like,
sense.
Hey, I can't do that, man. I mean, of course, I'll wait for it a little while, about maybe an hour. But bad foods, bro, I cut out all beef. I cut out all pork. I still eat fish. I still eat chicken. I'm not perfect and I'm not a vegan. But I did cut out those big parts of meats and stuff. If you Google it, bro, I wouldn't suggest if you do like a big steak tonight. But if you Google the United States, what you know what I'm saying, how they treat their animals with food and stuff like that, bro, it's not good, bro. It's not good at all. The process is not good. I worked at Tyson. I seen what they did to chickens. I almost cut out chicken out of my life too, man. I actually want to be honest with you. I actually want to cut out chicken, but
I just want to go as organic as I just want to go as farm to table as possible.
Yeah. Same thing. What I found out about the eggs. You know, it's the cage-free eggs, and then I said, look, if they're not wandering around doing what they want to do, eat when they want to do, I said those are the brown ones, the brown eggs. I forgot which one. I'll get the name of that and I'll text it to you. But yeah, those eggs, bro. I switched out eggs, bro. I switched out a lot of stuff, bro. Ground turkey. I do ground turkey. I do ground chicken as well. I'm gonna cut those out as well too. You know
ground chicken. I don't think I've ever
ground chicken, bro. You won't. It's not too much of a difference, bro. You make ground chicken with tacos, it almost give it a different taste. You know what I mean? Like
what is it? It's kind of like
it tastes like ground beef. You get ground turkey, it tastes just like ground beef, bro.
I guess, depending on what seasonings you put in it.
Like, because a lot of people, like, I cook, I have ground turkey sausage. I have turkey sausage, right? They'll eat it and was like, oh, man, sausage is good. Bro, I thought you said you don't eat sausage, man. All that. I said, it's turkey sausage. That wasn't no turkey sausage. They had no idea that they ate turkey sausage. Couldn't even tell the difference. I said, bro, it's not much of a difference, you know what I'm saying? But stuff like that, I want to cut it out because I know how it's made. So I'm not perfect, but one of those things I want to get into. But health-wise, with all of that, bro, baby being premature, getting my cutting out the meats. My daughter, perfect. All 9 months, 7 pounds, healthy, no problems, no high blood pressure.
After you made those changes?
After I made those changes with my first son, after I made those first changes for my first son, and then the second pregnancy, bro, we had already started cutting out all these things. And then she started noticing difference change in her body. The things that she was hurting with my son, not with my daughter. Throwing up a lot, not with my daughter. Aching a lot, not with my daughter. You see what I'm saying? We cut that out because I was like, bro, we gonna get our bodies right, bro. We're getting older, not younger. So a lot of people getting older and they're not taking care of their bodies. I say you're doing the complete opposite. You know what I'm saying? Something that's old, you have to take care of it. It's got old parts. You gotta get new parts for it. You know what I'm saying? You have to take care of it. Your body is the temple, bro. I'm not trying to get religious on you, but your body is your temple, man. You have to take care of it. If you do. You know what I mean? You have to take care of it. This is more important than anything else. My kids, they want to put this in their body later on. They're their own selves. They can, by all means. But now, if let's say you try to give my kid a soda, he probably wouldn't drink it. They're 6 and 8 years old. They don't drink sodas.
So I'm doing with mine,
you know what I mean? They watch what they, you know what I'm saying? They don't eat beef and pork either. You know what I'm saying? They probably would eat it and it might be okay, but you know what I'm saying? That's just probably like a new food to them, so they'll probably eat it, but they don't eat it. Why? Because mommy and daddy don't buy it. You know what I'm saying? So, you letting your kids miss out on all that? I say, hey, I don't take a lot of stuff from them because honestly, bro, I'll be real. I don't even celebrate a lot of holidays, but I don't keep it from the kids, though.
Stop with the FOMO. Just please. Fear of missing out, just stop, please, because that's the stress of thinking that you're missing out on something like that. Like, well, you were raised.
I don't call it missing out. That's why I tell you raise your kids how you want to raise them, bro. Whatever you feel like in life that's dangerous, bro, it was dangerous. That's what you're keeping your kids from. Yeah, you might look at someone else like, that's kind of weird. You did your kids like that, but who is it you to say that it's not your child? So I don't care. I don't even, hey, you raise your kids how you want to be raised, but at the end of the day, bro, I try to keep a lot of things that I know that's going to harm their body. I know these foods are bad for you. Even some of the stuff I still give, I know this is bad for you. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't control the food supply in this country either.
No.
I can control what I put in my mouth, but you know how hard it is to eat healthy, bro? You know how expensive it is to eat healthy, bro?
Bro, yes. Well, and I can say that because I just finished a 3-day fast, 72-hour fast.
Yeah, how did it go for you?
Great.
I meant to ask you that yesterday.
So I did the first one last month, not January, but December. Went down from 216 to, at the end of December, 216 to 212. And I just did this one, went down from 212. I'm 277 this morning.
Okay.
277 this morning. You know what I cut out? All inflammation.
Yeah.
All inflammation, my sleep, my clarity, my mental drive, my testosterone, everything's on the trickle in the right direction. But I've got to keep it. I got to keep it going. And I broke a fast with the steak last night, salad, watermelon and some lemon and that sort of thing.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Woke up this morning, lost a pound.
That's crazy.
So I'm eating again. I still lost.
Man, lemon, honey, and ginger, bro. I'm learning though, bro. They are like toxic killers, bro. You know what I mean? Like lemon alone, bro. Matter of fact, everybody just go Google the benefits of lemons. You know what I mean? Google the benefits of watermelon. Google the benefits of honey. Honey, bro. Do you believe it or not, bro? That's, bro. We are all now taking tablespoons of honey a day. You know what I mean?
Just don't take it with the metal spoon.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man, that's crazy.
You heard
bro.
the same thing.
I don't even remember where I heard that from.
Yeah. I don't know. Whatever the.
I can't remember where I heard that. I think I was watching YouTube and seen something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, bro, it's crazy.
We're all in the same algorithm.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. You know the little weighing things or whatever? That's where I take mine in. They got the measuring cups, but it comes in like a lot of them, big and small, measuring cup, tablespoon, teaspoon, half cup. I had one of those, and that's what I take mine with. It's crazy that you said
I got a honeycomb dipper.
Yeah.
That's what I do with mine.
Well, I do that because when I'm doing it, I also put the lemon juice in it. I measure out the lemon juice and all that stuff with it. So I take the honey when I do. I take my shot. I pour it into the tea, but I also take a teaspoon shot of it as well. But I love honey too. So.
Local honey?
Bro, I do. It's gonna be organic, but if I can go to the back and you don't have like an ingredients label, I'm grabbing it. Because you know what I mean, like it's
so important to get local honey.
Yeah.
Because then they have all the local flowers in the bee.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
So there's a mercantile, and I'll share that with you after this.
Matter of fact, I'll send you a picture. That is what's in my that's it. What's in my pantry right now.
Yeah, the one I got is from Anna.
Yeah.
Anna, Texas.
But I go to some of these gas stations, bro. These like off gas stations, or whatever. You know, I have like the pickles and the jars and all this stuff like that. I seen one organic honey still had the honeycomb in it, bro. I actually looked in the honeycomb, bro. It still got a piece of bee in it. I said, yes, this is organic.
Yeah, it's got some grass in there. Yeah.
So I looked. I said, hey, yeah, we're buying this, but it's like $20, like $24 for the jar, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I was like,
well, the one I got is a pretty decent price. So I'll send you that just for it. The mercantile's pretty sweet. I forgot about it. And you go all the way to the back, and it's got like a whole. He's got everything. He's got granulated honey sugar and everything.
Yeah, it's like a jar about the size of this clear jar. Gonna have the comb in it still. Yeah, still have the bee in it.
Man.
Oh, piece of the bee. It wasn't a whole bee.
That's
it was
like getting tequila with the worm still in
it. But yeah, man. So, man, health is big, bro. I'm just, do this journey of health, bro. Getting into the gym every single day. I'm probably still gonna hit the gym today. And if I can't hit it today at the gym, I got stuff at home, little minor stuff. No excuses. You can work out at home. At home workouts.
I hit it this morning at 6:00.
Yeah.
It's just a cycle of being consistent.
Yeah. So I can't say I can't hit the gym in the morning. Even when we didn't have work, I didn't go like right away in the morning. Me being up for a few hours already, your energy goes, that first part of the morning, your energy is going to increase, if you wake up at 6, you got about 3 more hours of waking up to do, you're up at 6, but you're not all the way up. Your body's still downloading, So I like to go around like that mid where I've been kind of up a little bit, kind of moved around, got a little energy now, got the blood flowing, from dealing with the kids. And I go take it, get that pre-workout in, bro. I'm a monster in that thing, bro. I recently, the other day, did straight leg presses. I know it's not a big deal for everybody else, but, bro, I'm in the 3s now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that big, bro, but leg power is getting there.
300?
Yeah, no, like I'm like around like 320s, 340s. You know what I'm saying? When I put it on there and I get ready to max out, I'm still hitting reps. So I know that's not my max. So I'm still hitting 3, 4, 5 reps in it. So if I'm at 340 doing, you know what I'm saying, still doing 3 or 4 reps, nah, bro, it's not the max. So I'm gonna test that out soon next leg day. What leg day is tomorrow for me again?
The leg day was today for me.
So I got Sunday and Thursday for leg days.
Cool, man. I just for continuity purposes, we usually keep these about an hour long.
Okay.
That's where we're at right now.
That's good. Give you more time to talk about.
Yeah, and I just want to test the equipment with this being our first, visual podcast, like you said,
sir.
for YouTube. I just want to make sure it all works right.
Oh yeah, man.
But dude, I'm excited about some of the things that we've got going on because we're collaborating and talking about some of the things that we're sharing our mindset, especially when it comes to Kapital Talks, Kapital K Studios.
Oh yeah, man.
How this is going to combine with TDEP and 2 different types of areas or sources of content for the ones that are listening, but we're going to find a way to work in unison and parallel to grow.
We're gonna do TDEP. If you don't mind, I'm gonna try to make TDEP the first show, Kapital K. So we'll do the game like that, you know.
Come on.
Yeah, we'll do the game like that.
Come on. It's all about plugging each other, man, because there's enough space for everybody.
Oh yeah.
So dude, I'm excited, especially about your business, about the transportation, whatever's next in your career and in your line of startup. Man, I appreciate your knowledge first and foremost, and you being willing to share that. I think that's important.
No problem, man.
Yeah,
you gotta share it out there. I tell everybody, you can't be used, you're useless, man. I say it all the time. You can't be used, you're useless, bro. People say, "Oh, you're using me." Don't think of it as a bad way, bro. Use me, bro.
That might be the title of this podcast.
Hey, you can't be used, you're useless. Yeah,
man. Appreciate you, brother.
Love it. Thank you for having me.
He's Khrys Jackson is on pretty much all social media sites.
Yes, sir.
Instagram, Facebook.
All of them Kapital K, man. The capital, instead of a C, it's with a K. Make sure it's capital and then put the K after the capital. So Kapital K with a K.
Kapital K with the K. Appreciate it, man. Go support him. Go if you can, if you can find him on social media.
New pages. Everything is new pages, man. Blow me up.
Give him a like, and I'm sure we'll be back on this quite often because we're gonna be sharing some content here.
Man, we got some more stuff to talk about.
Just getting started.
We're not done.
Appreciate you, bro.
All right, thanks for having me.
Appreciate it, everybody.